Most people live like their nervous system is on overdrive, constantly alert. You're unable to switch off. But what if I told you that within just a few minutes, you could reset stress? Remember that being in stress mode isn't a flaw. It's your body trying to protect you. And this is something that people often don't realize. We ignore the cues. We ignore the signals, whether it's anxiety, stress, whatever we're feeling, the aches, the pains, and we keep pushing and pushing through. We overdo it, and that's when we pay the price. So the secret is really learning to guide your system to know when to turn on for performance, for example, or productivity, like the on switch, and when to switch off for recovery, the break. So today I'm going to show you how to take back control. So real quick, let me share here a quick little presentation, just a few slides, just to kind of give you a little visual cue of what we're talking about. So today we're going to talk about this switch off and switch on. In Zen Brain Academy, a mastermind, you can find the link below if you want to try a free trial. I teach a master switch section where I teach people how to learn how to turn themselves on and off. Remember, your nervous system is bipolar, and there's a part of your nervous system that turns you on, the sympathetic, the one that you associate with stress. Stress isn't bad, it's the accelerator. Without it, you can't get anything going. But you have another side, the sympathetic, that we often don't send energy to. If this one were an overdrive, you would get nothing done. You'd have little energy, little drive, you'd be not much motivation, you feel depressed. So remember, everything is about balance. So that's something I want you to keep in mind. And you can learn to use this to your advantage to be able to then reset stress, turn yourself on, relax yourself, blah, 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 blah. So what you're going to learn is that your nervous system often gets stuck on overdrive. Why is that? That your nervous system, the science behind the sympathetic, parasympathetic balance that I alluded to a minute or so ago. And then this fast tool, a 4-7-8 breath, that you can switch stress mode off. And how ZenBrain can help you to go deeper. If you're interested, again, it's a free trial, no risk. So remember, health, focus, and longevity depend on balance. You have these two sides of your nervous system. You got the accelerator and the brake. This is the side for alertness, stress chemistry, to be able to get things done. The other side is the parasympathetic, where you're going to calm yourself, you're going to recover. And one of the big issues that often people have is, let me pause real quick. Well, that often people have is that they don't know that balance, and then they tip themselves over the edge. So they push, 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 and then they start to decline. Their performance decays, their recovery decays. They start to feel stressed, overdone. It impacts their sleep, etc. And in The Art of Stress-Free Living, a book that I published many years ago, I talk about this. It's the concept of stress not being your enemy. It's actually your friend if you learn how to harness the chemistry of stress. So yes, you can harness the chemistry of stress to your advantage, which I teach in Zen Brain Academy in a module called Turning Stress into Flow. So a quick reset is the 4-7-8 breath. So this is very easy. You're going to exhale completely. And I want you to inhale in 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you will keep doing this over and over again. You can inhale and just count with your mind and then hold your breath. And if you find yourself struggling with the inhale or the exhale, you got to practice at controlling the breath. In yoga, that's called Ujjayi breath, where you constrict around the throat region to inhale and exhale better. What is this going to do? It's going to lower your heart rate, relax the vagus nerve, start to regulate the vagus, to regulate your physiology, your organs, your peripheral nervous system in a sense. It shifts the body into a parasympathetic state that we're often not in. Another option for a quick reset is vagus nerve stimulation. I've talked about this in other videos, not on YouTube, but on my socials, and also in Zen Brain Academy, is using humming, chanting, or mantra, which is very common also in Zen Buddhism. In Buddhism, for example, they have mantra. Also, yoga, they have mantra. It's not some like loosey-goosey practice. It's actually science-based practice that helps to regulate your nervous system and your mind and helps to bring balance back to you. You could also try a cold splash of water in the face. Get some movement as well in your body. This is going to activate your body's natural reset response. Remember, calmness is not freedom from stress. It's mastery over stress. And that's really what I teach in Zen Brain Academy, is that mastery approach that you will really not get anywhere else. So if you want to consider that, try the free trial below in our link or in my bio, wherever you're watching this. Take care. Stay zen. I'll see you in the next video next week. Don't miss it.